Hello, I'm Aiden Kinsella. It is 6:51 a.m. on November 1st, 2019, and I am recording this because I have to have this on the internet and released at noon my time today. So I'm really looking forward to that, but I'm very tired. So this episode features performances by Dailey, Kyle Wallis, Joe Kinsella, myself, who's Aiden Kinsella. Joe Kinsella is my dad. Who else is in it? Jeff Richardson is in this one. Josh Whitehead is in this one. And Derek Graziano is in this one. And I think that's everybody. I want to thank all of them for being part of this show and for diving in headfirst in this episode. You will notice when the theme song plays, after the theme song plays, there's no sort of introduction, and it's edited through just like it goes right into the show, the play improv portion of the show, which after this episode we have a little bit of conversation beforehand, and so for the most part I won't be doing these intros. But I wanted to make sure that everyone who is in this episode got credited well, and they're also all in the next episode except for my dad. So you can go hear about them and their podcasts in episode 2. That's all I got for you in regards to the people on the show. They're all wonderful. They're all super hilarious. I can't wait for you to hear them. And without further ado, one last thing. So I am the network director of Sinister Parent Company, and this show is sort of my like little baby, my proud son, my big project, my pride and joy, our flagship show. I am very, very proud of it. I'm really excited to share it with you, as I think I already said. If you end up enjoying this as much as I think you will, it's going to be a series of scenes, and I think, I don't know if this one has any songs, but scenes, songs, and games that have never been seen before and will never be heard again, except they have been heard before because it's a podcast, and they will be heard again, and they can't be seen at all. So it's not the same as it is at like IO or another improv theater you might go to, because it is, you can see it again, which I recognize we're not the first people to record improv, obviously, or I guess you can hear it again. If you like this, it helps us out a lot, especially in the first 8 weeks of the show's launch. So these next 8 weeks, if you're listening to this on November 1st, it helps us a ton to have reviews and ratings, subscriptions, and show shares from people, because it tells iTunes like, oh, hey, people really like this. Let's tell other people about it. We get on New and Noteworthy if enough people say, hey, we like this. This is something that we think other people should also hear. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm very excited for you. Hello, audience. We are Sinister Parent Company, and we are here to perform a herald for you. Utopia. All we need is a suggestion of a word.
I too heard Utopia.
I heard Utopia. I also heard Utopia, guys. Utopia.
Flawless.
Perfection. Ideal.
Victory.
Matrix.
Keanu Reeves.
Christopher Reeves.
Superman.
Batman.
Bizarro.
Freakazoid.
Last of Us.
All of us.
Alphabet.
ABC. Probably.
Soup.
TNT. Orphans.
I'm loving it.
Food deserts.
Sandstorm.
Regular deserts.
Dessert.
Cactus.
Perfection.
Perfection. Dr. Plumquat, do you think we've done the right thing here?
I really... Well, I mean, yes, but like...
It is quite large now.
If the Sahara Desert, I just loved that place and it's not there anymore. It's all food now, you know? I just miss the days when I could just go to a desert.
Well, see, that's why we changed the name of it into meaning something else.
Yes, but...
Now desert means food. I mean, we fixed it, but a lot of people died in the interim.
But the sand, it's so coarse. I love the feeling. You know, I just love how it gets in my hair, my eyes, my ears, everywhere. You know, you can just roll around in it and just be really one with the ground, you know?
Dr. Plumquat, when you talk about the sand, I just feel invigorated. Do you want to swim?
I would love to.
Excuse me, Dr. Plumquat, you're needed in the ICU.
God damn it, not again. Is it Timmy again?
Yeah, he's dead.
God damn it, all right.
We go now to the ICU. Little Timmy is there. He's little now.
All right, get my miracle aid equipment. Death is fake now, so...
Lots of doctors and physicians' assistants are in the background muttering.
Oh, no.
I can't let him go.
No! Utopia policy states we cannot let anyone die for any reason.
Well, this kid's already dead, though.
We can bring him back. We have the technology.
Doctor, I'm not quite dead.
Timmy! Oh my God!
What? Dear God! Oh God! Someone, get the defibrillator.
We gotta worry about fucking zombies in here, though.
I think we should have a cleanup crew come in, Doctor. Don't you think that's the best thing in this situation?
Like, the amount of progress we've made in tech...
Well, I don't... Just because you haven't gotten to play with a toy doesn't mean you get to use it on a living subject.
He's dead.
Doctor, I definitely heard a heartbeat in the background.
We're definitely gonna need a cleanup crew.
Yes, go get the cleanup crew. I'm just gonna...
Don't put me on the cart!
And over here, you'll see our newest invention, the food dessert. It's called the food dessert because you always want more of it. TM.
Excuse me, this is, Gerald Geraldson from the Geraldson Times. I was just curious
Gerald!
excuse me, the Heraldson Times. I was just
Heraldson
wondering, what do you think this technology could do for the world?
I think this technology could be revolutionary. Myself and all my buddies could be off partying wherever we want, whenever we want. And, you know, food for people, too. And they can have it. And it's cheap for us to produce because we have all this land that used to be a desert that we were able to convert into a forest. This way we can bring dead things back to life now, dead areas. It's an interesting new part of technology. I don't fully understand how it's working, but it's fascinating, and I'm here for every last money-making part of it.
Excuse me, Professor, Max Maxine from the New York Times. I was wondering...
Yes, Max.
Why do you think that you have the right to play God in this instance?
I am personally not playing God. I'm paying the people who are playing God. Next question.
Hi, Chet Cleveland from Action 6 News. How do you intend to compete with the ice cream industry?
Well, the people who I'm paying to play God will eventually be paying me back. They told me if I paid them up front now, that and worked with them, I I could move up in the ranks and eventually become a bigger part of it. So how we'll compete with the ice cream industry is all the money we'll have that we'll use to win.
Yep.
Yes?
Security alert. Security alert, Doctor.
There's been a security alert. I have to go. We're going to cut this meeting short.
Farnsworth.
Everyone, please visit the
You have
food
been
dessert
served.
on your way out. The $20 admission today because it's a special.
Yes!
But thank you for all your time. I will be seeing you.
I'm in the back. Did he say ice cream?
Will the ice cream industry catch up with Barnsworth?
I think so. The ice cream industry is really making a comeback. You see, the industry that has been popping up, known as God TM, which is a very strange choice of name, in my personal opinion. But in response to their deserts initiative, the ice cream industry has recently announced its iMoon play, where they are going to turn the moon into one giant scoop of ice cream.
Food dessert.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we've done plenty of research working with Jeff Bezos to transport our ice cream up to the moon just to saturate it. And as you can clearly see, our 5-year plan will allow us to change the once-thought moon from cheese into, in fact, ice cream.
Oh man! Well, how will this affect the rabbits and mice living on the moon? If I remember correctly, the Japanese say that there is rabbits on the moon making the delicious, delicious mochi, and the rats who are there for the cheese. What will they do? Will they get displaced? Will you be making homes for them? How are you planning on handling that?
We have decided that instead of trying to harvest the cheese that the rats were trying to skim off of the top, we would just include them into our plan to genetically modify them into cows to produce milk, thus staying in the dairy industry.
Oh, I see. So you're going to be having them live on the surface of the planet so that you can, harvest their milk. It's like a contained system almost.
That is correct.
It was the precursor to moon rat genocide, and Dr. Plumquat was behind all of it.
We go now to the moon where the rats, and the cows, the rats that are now cows are, or should I say, the moon.
Yes, actually, you have to say that. It's clearly written here in these documents.
Oh, yes, I see that now. Thank you. I will make sure to advertise that next time I'm giving the tour.
Listen, it's me, Jeff Bezos, and I've come to tell you that I'm cutting funding for this project.
I don't understand. What do you mean you're cutting funding for a project?
Turns out I am flat broke and could use $2 to take a cab home.
You know what? I did give all of my money to you. Where did that go?
Listen, I don't know how much cabs go for now. Is it $2? Is it more than that?
Hello, this is Moon Cab. I heard you ordered a Moon Cab. Oh, who let all these wet cows in here?
I did not order a Moon Cab. Did you order a Moon Cab? I didn't offer to pay for your Moon Cab.
I actually didn't even know I was on the moon. I guess I figured that I would just end up back in my bed like normal, but...
yes.
Well, Jeff, it's me, Elon Musk here. We,
Get the hell out of here, Elon. This is my thing.
20 years ago, when Dr.
We have surprisingly similar voices,
Dr. Plumquat got rid of all the deserts, we had this opportunity to move to the moon, and the interesting story is Dr. Plumquist was treating as a patient Timmy, who is now Captain Timmy, the astronaut that brought. So, Captain Timmy, can you come out and join us here in this conversation?
I'm here to say that Dr. Plumquat is an evil, evil man. He is harvesting these rats for their milk, and we have perfectly good almonds to milk down on Earth.
Timmy, it's me. It's me, billionaire Jeff Bezos, and I wanted to say that I commend you for being the youngest and highest-voiced captain that I have ever seen.
Well, you know...
You stop it right there, Jeff Bezos. You are not a billionaire. This man is lying to all of you. He is broke as shit.
Does anyone have $2?
Yes. I, Dr. Plumquat, have $2 for you, Jeff Bezos.
Oh, it's you again. Not famous, not billionaire Jeff Bezos.
You evil man!
You can't even afford the moon cab.
See, Jeff, I'm only on my way up. You're famous for your failures already. Right. We go now to the food dessert. Step right up, everybody here. Come try your hand at our newest game. Pin the ring on the vegetable. Only $25 a minute to try out our new game, Pin the Ring on the Vegetable. You, sir, step right up. Why don't you come up here? Everybody form a line, form a queue. There's so many of you.
Yeah, how do we play?
How do we play? Oh, the game is very simple. I have this ring here, this pin here, and that fruit back there. Your goal? Pin the ring on the fruit.
I don't know. This kind of looks like an onion ring.
Well, we're keeping in the theme of the vegetation. We've chosen to use rings that stay in truth with the rest of the things that we're using.
All right, let me give it a try then. If this guy's just going to keep asking questions, then.
Hate it when people do that.
You wait your turn, all right? I pay good money to come up and stand here and ask these questions.
That is fair.
Our minute is already up, so we're going to have to dish out more money now.
I want some rings. Give me wings.
Oh, you want some rings, young man. I cannot help you. You need to move to the front of the line. First, let's have this man play. Sir, what is your name?
Chuck.
Chuck. Good to hear. I see you've stepped out of the line. I didn't mean for you to sit there and wait and pay that long. Why don't you get right back in there at the very end and just wait through it one more time? We'll give you the wait for free this time.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah. So first one. Here's the ring. Here you are. Do a good pin.
All right. Is the blindfold necessary?
The blindfold is necessary. In fact, you know what? I think there's a better way to do this. I'm going to blindfold everybody.
Hey, I want a blindfold, yeah.
And you're all going to go at the same time.
Fantastic. I can chuck things now.
Yes, I suppose you could do that. That's one strategy.
Am I supposed to put the ring in this guy's ventilator, or...
Yeah.
That would be fine.
Yeah,
okay.
Excuse me, sir. Please don't pick me up. I'm not a ring.
Is that Captain Timmy throwing a ring?
I have to call security. You guys can't pick up this child. This is not part of what you're paying for. Mr. Securityman, good to hear from you. Can you please remove these ruffians from the premises?
You'll never catch me alive. Me too.
You can take the blindfold off. Here. I'll erase that part of the contract. Rip it up.
I can only shove this onion ring so far down into this breather tube.
You can stop. You only had to get it in a little bit.
As the Benny Hills music starts playing, Chuck starts running while still blindfolded.
And that's that group game.
We're in an asteroid field! Excuse me, First Mate, I really need your help steering this ship!
Are you sure you want to ask me?
Yes, you're the only one who knows how to steer the ship!
Yes.
I am a child!
I only learned how to steer it right.
I don't have my driver's license yet, First Mate. I am only here to give orders.
I don't have my left leg. I don't understand what your complication is.
Dr. Plumquat!
Whoa. This is asteroid police. Pull over.
I can't. My left leg doesn't exist.
I I can't hear you because I'm speaking through a megaphone.
Oh, right, I forgot.
You don't need your left leg to drive, first mate.
Which one's the brake pedal again?
Captain Timmy, how is this security person inside our ship all of a sudden? We have the worst security protocols ever.
We have security protocols?
We're in space. How did a person get inside our ship?
It's gonna start hitting every...
Put your foot on the brake, first mate!
Button until I get the brake!
First mate, first mate, first
It's
mate.
that one!
First mate.
Slams the brakes down. First mate slams down on the brakes with his arm.
Lots of space music is playing over all of this.
And then we cut to Action 6 News, Chet Cleveland, reporting live as we have a camera set up on the scene. It seems that youngest ever astronaut Timmy is running from the asteroid police.
I didn't even know there was an asteroid police.
I'm sorry, Captain Timmy.
It's not your fault, first mate.
I'm sorry.
Well, it is your fault.
Are you going to throw me out the airlock now?
First mate.
No, I believe I'm going to be arrested.
Oh, I'm sorry, Timmy. Can I take my arm?
Little Timmy,
Yes.
it's time to go.
Yes, I understand.
Can I take my arm off the brake now?
First mate, you're in charge. I will go now to prison.
He has a license?
I don't, I think. I don't know. I have cards.
You have a license, right?
I have cards.
I do not.
You don't?
I do not. No, I'm 12.
Then you're 100% arrested.
Yes, I understand.
Let's go ahead and go to commercial. We're gonna, Chet, listen. You're doing great, buddy. It's all about you. You're the star, honey.
It's so kind. Sorry, I needed a glass of water. Thank you, sir.
Chet, I think the asteroid security guy is hitting on you.
Really?
I didn't even know there was asteroid police.
There's police all over these. I mean, after the fallout between Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, someone had to police the stars.
Oh, the humanity.
Listen, Chet, you gotta focus up. We're coming back in 5, 4.
Oh, the asteroid police guy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome back to Action 6 News. I'm Chet Cleveland.
What, do I start talking now?
Sorry, sir. We will cut to you shortly.
Got it.
After the fallout between the rat cows and the asteroid police, and the untimely melting that happened during the solar eclipse with the ice cream moon, we now cut to...
I remember the day the ice cream moon got melted. It was so sad.
We cut to singer-songwriter, folk hero, to discuss his stance on this troubling issue.
It just came to me one day. It's almost like the words just flowed through me. I was touched by an angel. Praise the Lord. I felt that iron moon turn into a cheese moon, and then it was an ice cream moon, and then it was gone.
Out of curiosity, can we ask where this angel touched you?
Well, I've lived a long life, and I've had more than a few visitations from the angels, and this last time it touched me right on the junk.
Does that mean you're entitled to compensation?
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Fear not! I am the sex angel.
Look, Darlene, I asked you not to do this when I'm being interviewed.
We gotta go to commercial, you guys. This is crazy. Some crazy shit's happening in the studio.
Cut to me. I'm still over here.
Okay, let's go to that guy and we'll deal with the angel.
Okay, this guy's. We can go be this guy instead of the sex angel. We cut now to the sex angel.
I visit those who are dying for sex and touch them right on their junk. I give them the best possible orgasm anyone could ever have. It is my only job to visit the virgins. Mary was the first, and this man, my most recent.
Hold on, I was not a virgin. I mean, that was like my 40th time. I don't know why you have to cast aspersions.
Young man,
I'm not that young. I'm like 57.
you cannot lie to an angel. An angel of sex knows all sexual escapades.
You're right, I'm only 17.
All of them. Excepting one. But penetration was never reached.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
Would penetration be reached?
Find out next time on...
Find out next time.
On the world beyond.
We go now back to food, dessert, but this time we're in the men's room, and the guy who was promoting, this is like space food dessert. This is in the future now, so.
Space food dessert. It's in space.
Oh, where am I now?
I think you found your way to the men's room. Is this what you were looking for, or?
No, I'm running from people.
Who are you running from?
The desert police.
You're running from the desert
security.
police.
Yes.
We have desert police and space police now? I don't know how I'm going to keep up with all of this.
I don't know if it was police or not. They said it was security. I assume that security is done by police officers. So, yes.
Usually it's police that do that, yeah.
All right, what's going on in here? It's me, the turd police.
I have not...
Oh, shit.
Shit, indeed.
I have not broken any of the toilet laws. I just got here.
This man hasn't committed any toilet crimes, officer. No toilet crimes in here.
Correction. We have caught the ruffian. We have caught the ruffian.
What ruffian?
What ruffian? There's no ruffians.
Identifying Dr. Embulon Plumquat.
Who, that guy?
You're Dr. Embulon Plumquat?
Oh my god, we've got like a really long record for this guy, related to several shit crimes.
Okay, that was my twin brother. He pinned it on me,
He's done
okay?
several shit crimes, all right. Quick!
Okay.
Dr. Plumquat,
I'm in the stall.
Get behind me. Get in the stall, get behind me. I'm going to protect you. Without your work, I would be nothing.
Should I go down the toilet?
I do think going down the toilet is the best option right now. Yes.
Very well.
Go.
Flush me. Flush me.
Flush. God.
Oh, God. Flush.
I hope you guys aren't trying to get away in there.
No, we're just using the restroom. We'll be right out.
Holy
officer.
shit, indeed.
Shit.
All right, I'll take
Dr.
your word
Plumquat,
for it.
can you stick your arm back out and flush me?
Yeah, I can't.
Thank you.
I shall.
Come on. Harder. Yes.
By the holy shit. I flushed us.
The doors in here are very thick and I can't hear anything you're saying.
It's a big advance. I'm yelling from inside the toilet at this point. There's a lot of gurgling happening and you just can't hear it in my voice. It's a big advancement in modern technology. We have doors that actually protect against the sounds.
Yes, I invented them.
Be right back.
The door to the bathroom opened.
Listen, Identibot, I think that was Jeff Bezos.
To reveal a grown-up astronaut Timmy back from prison and looking to settle some scores.
While this is happening, you see Dr. Plumquat and the weird dessert salesman guy in the pipes, and they're deciding whether to make a left turn, a right turn, or to go straight. And they only know how to turn.
Right. Shit. I think
they can't find out how to go left or straight. That's the whole thing. And then we cut back to
wow. It's Captain Timmy. Wow, and Captain Timmy still looks like they're 12.
Hi.
In an orange jumpsuit.
I am Captain Timmy.
Wow.
I've been in prison for the last 24 years. I still look like a 12-year-old boy. With tattoos now.
Is that a teardrop tattoo? Damn. Why is there a heart next to it?
It's an empty one. I have a man that I need to kill.
Don't we all have men we need to kill?
Yes, it's a man that I love deeply and dearly. A man who restarted my heart when I was 12. A man who betrayed me.
Wow, you must really want to find him then.
I do, and this voice is really hurting my throat.
Well, then why don't you stop chugging those isoflurane balloons?
I got addicted in prison.
Beep, boop, beep, I am future butler robot. Would you like some soothing water?
Yes, please. Yes, I would like... Oh, thank you very much.
Here you are.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You are welcome. Goodbye.
So, the teardrop, it's for Captain Plumquat.
I see.
I am planning on murdering him.
The same man who saved you when you were a child?
Yes. Yes, the same man who saved me and the same man who framed me for the thing I went to prison for. The same man who disabled my brake system in my rocket ship and caused me to have a run-in with the asteroid police.
You mean he's the one who cut off your first mate's leg?
Yes. With his sword.
Luckily, she also has me, her backup, Cuddles McBeat'em-ups.
Have you tried checking toilets yet?
What?
Well, I mean, that's the first place anyone goes to hide, isn't it? If you're looking for Dr. Captain Kumquat.
Didn't even think about that. People do hide in toilets a lot.
Yes.
Listen, me, Cuddles McBeat'em-ups, is just looking for somebody to McBeat'em up.
Is that why Captain Timmy hired you, or I suppose ex-Captain Timmy?
We met in prison and became best friends. High five.
Cuddles and the captain high five.
Fuck yeah.
Can I ask what your heart is for? I don't see any teardrops, and I see a lot of hearts.
My hearts are because I love Cuddles. That's why they call me Cuddles McBeat'em-up.
What's the Mick part for?
He's Irish.
I am Scottish.
He's
Are you
Irish
half?
Scottish. He's Irish Scottish. You don't understand.
Was your
Scotch-Irish.
grandparents on both of your father's side Irish and on your mother's side Scottish?
Yes, so back then they used to go by Mac Beat-em-up, but now it's Mick Beat-em-up because
I see.
Yeah, we dropped the A.
I'm assuming your parents are Portuguese.
And also because Mac Beat-em-up sounded like masturbation.
It does sound like masturbation. And it does sound Portuguese.
I don't think... We don't really have time for me, your close friend, Cuddles McBeat'em-up, to talk about race or where I'm from. Right now, I need to find somebody to McBeat'em-up, as I have said previously.
Well, if you want to find someone, I think first you got to know how to lose someone. And I think I know just the person.
Here at Ancestry.com.
We go now to the Ancestry.com headquarters, and the person in charge of Ancestry.com making their commercial for their new business philosophy looks a hell of a lot like my dad.
Jeff Bezos enters the room to discuss the advertisement.
Bezos looks pretty haggard.
Here at Ancestry.com, we sort out the mix and the max and...
Yeah, we do
Yeah,
that.
so-
We'll do that for you.
so-
Here.
so
And
can
we'll
you-
do that for free?
And we'll do that
Wait,
for
no,
you.
not for free. They said I can't say that.
Hi, I would like you guys to sort out my mix and my max, please. I'm a very satisfied customer. Let's see how you guys helped me sort out my mix and max.
Well, we put your mix in the mix box and the max in the max box, and the ones where it wasn't clear whether it was an I or an A, 'cause your handwriting isn't great, no offense, we put in a middle box that you can look into, and you can sort of sort those out on your own. But we did our best to sort through everything in an accurate way.
Mom, it's me, your son, Cuddles McBeat'em-up. I was wondering if we had any Tostinos. Are you on a call right now, Mom?
Ancestry.com. Use promo code SINISTER.
Hey, Ancestry.com, can you guys by any chance scratch any offspring off of parents?
Yeah, sure, we can do stuff like that.
Show me how to lie. You're getting better all the time and turning all against the one.
is an art that's hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting herd, and as I step back into line, a mob jumps to their feet. We just lost Hotspot. I just hit 2 lines. Come on, guys. It was a The Offspring joke, Kyle.
I also didn't know that was what was happening.
The problem was it was too beautiful.
Oh, it seduced you into silence.
I was so wrapped up in my character, Cuddles beat him up, that I just like.
You got so far into
we can go back into the scene. It's fine.
I think that's a good spot for Hotspot.
No, let's do the song. I just, I got like into it. I was deep into character.
You were deep into Cuddles McGee. I feel like Cuddles McGee would listen to a lot of the Offspring and really relate to their music in a genuine way.
We can fix it in post. We'll just continue with the song. Anyone have anything to pick up with?
I mean, other than the fact that, what was that, Jeff? Yeah, make sure to use promo. That was very funny. I don't know if you guys heard that. There's a little Easter egg in the last bit. If you listen really closely, you can hear our secret promo code Sinister to get all the money off the Tostitos you could ever want. I don't know if I think I just combined 2 different products to make a sort of pizza bagel.
Ancestry.com bought them both.
Corn chip. And what we've essentially done just now is talked about a pizza bagel-esque corn chip in a almost monologue style third game. This is absolutely an acceptable improv game, and I'm just going to say this is fine. So the fact that we started with The Offspring and this is where we're going, let's just keep going on this. What do you guys think would go really well with the Tostitos corn chip? Hummus?
Do you have offspring? Are you old as fuck? Ancestinos.
Now comes with pepperoni and adult diapers.
Pass the dip.
The dip is the children. Sure.
Excuse me. Are you the mother of Achilles? Pass the dip.
Into this river of sticks?
Yes, Kyle, into this river of sticks. I'm glad you clarified that.
You're welcome. I usually stick it up for these people.
Wouldn't you call that a dam?
Yeah.
Shit. Goddamn. Get off your ass and jam. Okay, shit. Goddamn. Get off your ass and jam. Like from
jam.
Yeah, there we go. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, go. Roll into it.
It's your jam at the Space Jam.
Pump up the jam.
Some people call me a space cowboy.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll. I can't keep going.
Your body is a wonderland. We're just doing a riff off now.
Let's keep going. We're doing it live.
Oh, man. You guys, hey, here's how I actually want to close out this monologue, because it's been kind of disjointed, but I think part of that's because we're all getting very tired. Yes. This has been an absolute blast. And so let's close out our monologues by talking about some of this experience. What have you guys had the most fun sort of exploring? Where do you want this last little beat to go? Because we're pretty much done.
I really want to see Chuck show up again.
You want to see Chuck show up again? How about everybody else?
I feel like Chet Cleveland should talk about what happened to Timmy.
Okay, if I have to play
have
Captain Timmy one more time, I am going to break my vocal cords.
G, do you want me to? You want to trade characters?
Yeah, we can recast.
I'll be Captain Timmy.
I know
we can
Timmy.
Recast.
I know Timmy is me. He's in my heart.
Timmy is you.
Timmy,
I embody this role.
That's good. Himself and lodged himself into G's heart.
He's controlling me from the inside. I am going to kill Captain Plumquat.
He also had a laryngectomy, so his voice is deepened.
I like the confidence there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know how I can lead in with Chet Cleveland on that one.
Well, then do it, please.
Welcome back to Action 6 News. I'm Chet Cleveland, and we are going live to the trial where Captain Plumquat is now on the stand to testify against Captain Timmy.
I need order in this court. You hear me? Look, let's go to the prosecution if we will. Do we not have a prosecutor in this room?
Doesn't mean I get to go free.
Plumquat, this is you.
Yes, I'm old-timey country defense attorney, and sometimes prosecutor, Niles Ponderosa Pine. And I'm just walking slowly to the bench, Your Honor, because I have a cane which is purely for decorative purposes. Let me welcome everyone to this court. It's showtime.
Kane, Dr. Plumquat, I know you're on trial right now, but I think I just realized what's missing from our food dessert. Sugar cane.
Cool, I just want a new change of clothes. Since I went into the toilet, I still haven't been given a new change of clothes.
Can somebody, bailiff, get this man some new clothes? He is soaking wet and covered in shit.
All right, yeah, I'll be right back.
Thanks.
It was inconvenient that we popped up in the courtroom.
Thank you very much, bailiff.
Oh, he's here. He's right back already.
Now let's hear what Captain Timmy has to say.
I've said all I can say.
Captain Timmy, you don't need to say anything.
So
now you can take the fifth.
I've said all I can say. This man, he stole my life.
So Timmy hasn't said anything other than that, so does that mean I can go free?
Plumquat, that's a very serious accusation.
This is very out of order, Your Honor.
I'm out of order. I'm the judge.
Judge, I would like to ask that man be
Deepest
thrown out
apologies, Your
for
Honor.
contempt
I have
of
been
the
drinking.
court and drinking in court. I see the bottle in his hand.
I am not drinking in this court, sir. You, sir, are wearing a very nice outfit today. I just want the record to state that the defendant is looking quite resplendent today, and
Can we get that put on the record, please? That the defendant does look quite dapper in that suit.
Thank you.
The doors burst open. All right, everyone, hands up. This is G, all of a sudden, has entered the courtroom holding a gun and pointing it directly at Captain Plumquat, whose heart has been stolen by Captain Timmy.
This is highly irregular, Your Honor.
Points a gun at Captain Plumquat and says, You stole 15 years of Captain Timmy's life, and he has taken over my brain, and now I will end your life in this courtroom. And G shoots their gun, and a hush falls over the crowd.
I'm sorry, we had to cut the feed there.
As we all know, being hit by a bullet is immediately fatal every time, and Plumquat dies right away.
That is science.
Plumquat
that is scientifically
no
based.
longer alive.
Your Honor, I would like to bring in a surprise witness.
Please, by all means, carry on.
Darlene, the sex angel.
Sex angel, you say? You have to summon her, as far as I'm aware.
I can summon her. I've done
Margaret?
this study many
Really?
times. I know.
Margaret, I always thought that you were just some pent-up old lady over there on that typewriter.
Well,
hello.
I have had my
Margaret, are you trying to get dinner after this?
I've had my trial by a... Oh, yeah. I've had my trial or two by a jury of my beers. I've had my way. I do think that I would like to bring in the...
You and me are going to do some weird old people stuff later.
You know, I can help you. That's the best kind of stuff to do. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna put the little ring over my typewriter and have that decide what to push down. Okay.
Fear not. You all were taking so long that the sex angel appeared because you were talking about her so much. What is it you wish to ask me?
Welcome to court.
What is it you wish to ask me?
How much sex did that man have?
Which man were you asking about? This courtroom is very full.
All of them. Including me.
There certainly are a lot of men here, sir. I myself am one of them.
This seems like a gross waste of courtroom time. Why don't you and I get out of here?
I think the court should just adjourn with an orgy.
I think that is a fantastic idea. I shall give everyone the best orgasm of their life.
I for one...
And with that, the scene comes to a close.
Let's call it a recess if you don't mind.
This is highly irregular, Your Honor.